So Hassan Campbell, Whack 100, 6ix9ine, Toute la Gang, Academics, on Academics' podcast, Off the Record podcast on Spotify. Big salute to Academics. He had all of them in there. People are trying to say that Hassan got sunned. I listened to a lot of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing, don't get me wrong, but I listened to like a big portion of it, probably like almost 2 hours of it, okay? I don't think Hassan got sunned. I just think everybody's in there was so fucking loud and just out of control that for him to like get his points across, a lot of the times it was just a fucking waste of time. But I'll play you a piece of it.
What I fold on though?
When you took the stand, or when you testified?
What I fold on?
When you snitched.
All right, so let me ask you something. If you was in that position, what you would have done?
For me, you gotta understand.
Nah, I don't answer the question.
I would never tell.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. If you was in that position, you would have did that, Tom?
My whole thing is like this.
Nah,
Listen,
yo, bro, yes or no?
This is gonna make it spicy.
All right, go ahead.
If this is gonna make it spicy.
Right, cool.
See, my whole thing is like this, right? If I was in your position and Nuke and Harvard,
everybody can say shoulda, coulda,
The fact that you didn't say no, let me know that you would have did the same shit he did.
No, hold up.
Yo,
let me talk.
When you get answered a yes or no question,
It would have been immediately.
Hold up, listen.
I'm going to the people.
Yo, you trying to take away the sting of what I got to say.
Yo, bro,
Listen,
nah.
Okay, so that was out of control. It was a very wild stream or like episode. And we got a lot of comments over here, or a good set of comments on my page here, on the We Love Hip Hop business page here. And a lot of people are like, this dude's goofy. Some people are like, how could you interview a rat? And, everybody, 6ix9ine was there trying to defend the reasons why he did what he did, right? From what he's saying. And it doesn't really, a lot of people don't are like, who gives a fuck? He just snitched anyway. But what he's saying is like, the niggas that he snitched on weren't niggas that were down for him anyway. Which doesn't excuse him snitching. But that was his whole argument. A lot of people are like, yo, why are you guys even interviewing this guy? 6ix9ine shouldn't be getting any interviews at all. Right? My bad. To that I say, this is media. We've had the same issue when it came to one, popular artist or once popular artist in our city, Mayhem Morearty. And everybody was like, we just had a discussion about interviewing this nigga. And everybody jumped out the woodworks. Yo, you shouldn't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. Here's the thing though. You know how many people hit me up on road that were like, yo, don't worry about what people are saying. I'd love to see a Mayhem interview. Yeah, I know the snitching thing is fucked up, it's crazy, but I want to hear what this guy has to say. If anybody's to do it, it's got to be you guys. So what is it really? You know what I'm saying? Because I said this in the last stream that I was on, that 50% of y'all motherfuckers is snitches anyway. 50%. Not 10% or 20%, 50%. So is it because people are like, oh, there's a street code that, people have been following for so long that, we have to just keep it saying that way? Or do you guys really believe that shit? You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, half of the snitches that people are talking about wouldn't be walking around stitch free. They don't got no stitches. Like, okay, people are going to say, okay, they got Alpo. Yes, they got Alpo. They got one out of all of the people. Sammy the Bull still walking around. No problems in the world. Tekashi 6ix9ine leveling up, getting his money. You know what I'm saying? I know there was reports about him going bankrupt and all that type of shit. But if he ever goes broke, he's going to be celebrity broke, which means he's just up a couple M's, not, dozens of M's. Like, boo-hoo, I only got 2 million in my bank, not 15. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to it. I have my personal reasons for why the interview that, when it came to us with our Toronto's quote unquote snitch, why we don't have our interview yet, why we never did the Mayhem Morearty interview. I have my personal reasons. But as far as with the public and what people are saying in the comments, yo, you guys shouldn't do that, you're lying. You lie. Because if we did the interview tomorrow and dropped it on the fucking YouTube channel, about 50,000 people will be pulling up to see what the fuck this nigga got to say. People might jump in the comments like, yo, what the fuck? This is the comments off of a video that you've just finished watching or gave a view to. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the interview's on the way or Mayhem interview loading or any of that bullshit. Because like I said, I have my personal reasons for why the interview hasn't happened. Okay? But it ain't for niggas in the comments. It ain't for, abbeys of people who I don't know or people who I just know through Instagram. I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions in the end of the day. I do and I don't. I do when it comes to, is the content doing well? Sure. But when it comes to my decision-making process, the people online don't fucking affect the decisions that I make in my life. You know what I'm saying? Business has been going on before the internet. Or before social media, let's say. So, I don't hate on any podcasters, radio hosts, any of those people who are like pulling up on 6ix9ine when he's doing his promotional run and getting an interview from him, because it's like, what you gonna do? Not get the content? Not bring up the fucking value or the fucking views or the listenership on your fucking radio show? For what? Because the radio show is going by the street code? The corporate fucking companies are worrying about who's snitching on who? I really don't think so. But like I said, I got my personal reasons. Anywho.